reading for Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. This is true intentions. What's this person's true intentions? Person, place, thing, or idea. We're going to pull cards to see what the dynamics are between you and this person, place, thing, or idea. And then we're going to pull a separate deck to see what this person, place, thing, or idea's true intentions are towards the air sign collective, Aries, Leo. I'm sorry. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I did the fire signs already. I did the water signs. Theirs are similar in nature. Okay, so you may want to check them out, but you should just check them out anyway because you got fire in your chart and you got air in your chart, and water and earth. So you should check them all out. Maybe to give you a complete understanding if anything resonates with you or give you a better perspective on things. All right. But before we get started, I want to say happy birthday to all the Leos out there. Show the Leos some love. Show them it's their solar return. Happy birthday, Leo. All right, let's see. Just shuffling these cards here. We're going to actually, you know what? I don't want this deck for y'all. I want this deck. We're going to, the first deck here is just going to be 6 cards for me to find out what the dynamics are between you and this person, place, thing, or idea. When I say idea, it could just very well be that, maybe you had a mindset about something and you're contemplating, which way you want to go about it. Do you want to go with that ideology? Do you want to amend it? Do you want to go with something different, right? So that could be what that is too. All right, but let's see. One more shuffle. All right, let's see. Let's get 6 cards here. All right, so the first card that came out is the Sybil. This is the high priestess for this deck. And then we got the 6 of Cups. All right, the 4 of Disc came out in reverse. The 9 of Disc came out upright. Let's get 2 more. Okay, and then we have the Justice energy in reverse. And then the 10 of Discs. Hey, that's my song. Win. Stop chasing them. Win. All right, let's see. So again, we got the High Priestess, the 6 of Cups, the 9 of Discs, and then we got the 4 Discs in reverse, Justice in reverse, and the 10 of Discs. So we got a lot of discs here. All right. So as far as you and the energy with you and this person, the dynamic between y'all here. All right. So I feel like somebody could be remembering, somebody could be chilling, right? I got an energy of if you got some money or you're doing well, keep that shit to yourself. Don't go bragging. Don't go tell, yeah, I'm doing good. I'm balling and da, 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 da. Like, don't do that. Okay. Because I feel like there could be somebody who's trying to find out how you make your money. This is what I'm getting for some of y'all. It's like you not letting people know what you do, or maybe, you do something that people don't know about. It could be something in the occult sciences, which are just basically sciences that people are not privy to and aware of. For example, tarot reading, Reiki, any type of occult alternative sciences where, people haven't deemed it, mainstream. So you could be doing that to make money. Okay. It's paying your bills, you doing your thing, you making money. But I feel like there could be somebody who's trying to figure out how you do what you do. Okay. Um, and so what they could be trying to do is stop that. Okay. They could be trying to stop it in some way, shape, or form, whoever this person, place, thing, or idea is. They may feel like you're doing some bullshit. It's like you could be someone who is of love and light, right? You don't really tap into dark energy. You may not even do spell work. You might just do protection spells. Like I just do stuff to protect my energy and to cleanse my energy. So say somebody tried to send some shit to me, right? And it goes back to them. It boomerangs back to them. Well, that's what the protection is for. It's so that it boomerangs back to whoever it came from. You know what I'm saying? But this person may think, oh, she's sending some shit to me, or she's, you know what I mean? And it's just like, no, not sending anything to anybody. Like, why would I waste my, if I'm going to do something, I'm going to do something to make me, in the Ten of Pentacle energy. I'm not going to do nothing to try to mess with somebody else because I understand the laws. What goes around comes around. What you put out is going to come back to you. So why would I mess up my life trying to send some shit to you, trying to hurt you, trying to take advantage of you, trying to do you dirty? Those of us who know what time it is, we don't get down like that. It's only the people who see what we do and find out what we're doing, and then they think, "Oh, well, I could do it too." Well, let me go online and see. I could put this spell work together. I could do this. Oh, that's all I gotta do. And they don't know nothing about the laws of nature, the laws of the universe. They don't study nothing. They don't read not one goddamn book. They don't tap in. They don't sit in quiet. You know what I mean? Because these are people who are impulsive. They can't control their emotions. So they don't sit in quiet to get messages from the higher self. They don't. They act on impulsive energy, which means that they are controlled by whatever stimuli is around them. So they think, oh well, this person, I'm gonna come in and I'm gonna take from this person, and I'm gonna get the Ten of Pentacle energy. So I'm gonna take what they got, or I'm gonna come in, try to get them to open up so that I could figure out how they do what they do and I can benefit from it. Like, I've been getting this energy for all of the signs. Like, for some of y'all, this is all, like I said, because it's retrograde energy. And I'm not just talking about Mercury. I'm someone who studies the planets, and so I know that there's more planets in retrograde than Mercury. Uh, you have a lot of planets in retrograde right now. Usually, the majority of the planets are in retrograde during the summer. So when planets are in retrograde, it's a time of reflection. So some of you are reflecting back, looking at this, maybe looking at the lessons you've learned in this situation. Um, but we're gonna see what's up because the justice energy here is in reverse. I feel like some of you are keeping to yourself and somebody is mad about that. That's why that justice energy is in reverse. They're mad because you're not sharing with them, you're not giving with them. Um, you're hiding something from them and they want to benefit from it. Like, this is some selfish shit going on here. Um, but let's take a look and see how this person feels about you specifically. This person, place, thing, or idea. Okay. All right. Air. What deck do I want to use? What do we want to use? Let's use this one. All right. I need 6 cards. Tell me how this person feels about air sign. All right. The King of Cups came out in reverse. 7 of Cups. Heavy Scorpio energy. The Hermit. The Four of Wands. 2 of Pentacles. And wah, 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 the 7 of Pentacles. All right. So, as far as how this person feels about you, and don't get mad at me what come out the cards. This is just the way the reading is. This is how this person could be seeing you. It don't have to be 100% true or 100% accurate. But if it resonates, take what does, discard what you don't know about, okay? Because you can't confirm or deny what's not factual, okay, if you don't have the information. So, the last time you and this person were in communication, I feel like this person could have been acting as if they don't care. Okay, they could have been on some manipulative shit, trying to manipulate in some way, shape, or form. This could be somebody that it could have been a lover, right? Because the King energy represents masculine energy. So if this was a man, this could be it could be a woman too. She just could be in her masculine energy and her dark sided masculine energy. Take it how it resonates. But somebody's in their dark sided King of Cup energy, very manipulative, or they could just be very cold, all right, or very calculating, cold and calculating. This is somebody who don't give a shit about your feelings. This is somebody who could be trying to manipulate your feelings to get you to feel the way they feel, or to play with you and bend your emotions and get you out. Like I said, this is somebody who could also be impulsive, right? I was saying that earlier. Somebody who don't have control over their emotions because they don't sit. They can't sit quietly. You'd be surprised at how many people can't just sit for a good, even 5 minutes. Just sit. Don't touch the phone. Don't talk to nobody. Don't have no music playing. Just sit. And I feel like this is somebody who's not on that wavelength, right? Um, but the way they look at you as far as the connection and the situation here, they can't figure you out. Somebody's trying to figure you out. That's why I said with that high priestess energy, you're keeping shit to yourself. And with the four of disc in reverse on the opposite polarity of that, they're trying to get you to open up in some way, shape, or form. So that could be where this King of Cup energy in reverse is coming from. You're not sharing with them. They're not able to manipulate you to figure out what's going on with you. You might be able to see through the fake. Oh, I care about you. Type. That's gonna be the King of Cup energy in reverse too. Oh, I care, but really they don't. You could just smell it, the bullshit oozing out of their pores, right? Like you don't give a shit about me. Cut it out. Now, how this person is looking at you, deep down, this is something you may not know. You might sense it, but you really don't know. But this, I'm gonna let you in on it. They're looking at you as if they know that you're on a spiritual journey. Okay, with the hermit energy. They know that you distance yourself from them. They know that you're looking at the situation and you're analyzing things, you're studying, you're somebody who is off on your own journey. This is how they see you. They know that. They know that. So for some of you, like I said, they know what you do. So you could be doing something as simple as tarot card readings. Maybe you are an astrologer and you study astrology and you read charts, right? Um, this is somebody who they see that, maybe in the past with the Six of Cup energy, you were a certain way. But with justice energy in reverse is the opposite polarity. It's like they want you to stay the way you used to be. This is somebody who's not happy with your growth. This is somebody who's not happy with you going through a transformation and you blossoming into whoever you're supposed to be, because that means they can't emotionally manipulate you anymore. So they can't figure shit out. All they know is that you're going through a transformation and change. Now, the mutual energy between y'all is the Four of Wands. You want peace, they want peace. Okay. Now, this could be family members. Maybe you've separated from your family, you stepped to the side from them. Um, and maybe, they want peace and you want peace. So maybe they're going to have a family reunion or a family gathering. That could be why this energy is mutual. All right. Um, yeah, somebody may not have seen you since you were a child too. Is another thing I'm getting here, and they want to see you and see how you've been. Like, okay, so I'm getting for some of you, this could be a situation here with this King of Cup energy in reverse. This could be a family member who maybe would have played an instrumental part in your rearing that wasn't there. So we could just be talking about a father figure, right? Uh, so you could have a father figure who may have not seen you in a while, wasn't there when you were a kid. Okay, maybe they were locked up or they just were on some other shit and they weren't around when you were a kid. Now you're grown up and now this person wants to reunite with you. Okay, that could be the case. Um, Now, what some of you may want to do is you're going to consider the pros and cons of it. You're like, should I make time for this person? Should I not? Should I not? That's what that Two of Pentacles is representing here. And, what could occur, is you really contemplating if you want to have a relationship with this person, if you want to invest with this person. Now, this could be also somebody coming to you with a business opportunity, right? You're contemplating, you haven't said anything, you're thinking about it, and this person is maybe trying to get you to express yourself, open up. They want to get something from you, right? You could be looking back at the past and see how, okay, yeah, well, I tried that with you, but there was an injustice I experienced. And so as a result, I decided just to do things dolo. I'm not going to rock with you. But this person is like, oh, they see you doing your thing and now they want to jump on the back. This is like somebody wanting to jump on your bandwagon. This is what I feel like. I don't know if this person has a problem with what you do and how you make money. That could be part of the concern, or they're just trying to. They may want to figure out what your secret is and how you do what you do. Is what I'm getting to. Okay. So let's get some clarity on the situation. Let me use this deck. Let me see what comes out with this deck. Yeah, this song is very fitting. This is this paper thin? Yeah, this is paper thin. It's by MC Light. She was one of the dopest female MCs of the '80s. You know, the late '80s, early '90s. It's called Paper Thin, and she's just basically saying, yeah, 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 I hear what you talking, but what you say to me is just paper thin in one ear, right out the other. Like I'm not trying to hear that shit you talking. It's a dope ass song. Check it out. So King of Cup energy in reverse. We have that clarified ooh with a funeral. So this could just represent that something ended. Okay, King of Cup in reverse and funeral. So like I said, if this is a family dynamic here, this could have been somebody who just wasn't around. Um, this could just represent the fact that you ended a manipulative situation with someone. Okay. Um, but we'll get more clarity on that. But this is what was going on the last time. You might have the last time you saw this one could have been at a funeral, okay? Or you may have just brought things to an end because this person was very manipulative in their energy towards you. But there's a lot of death energy there too, okay? Transformation, change. Tell me more about this Seven of Cup energy here. So yeah, expectations. Okay. So this person doesn't know what to expect from you. Like I said, this could be an energy of someone wanting to come back towards you, okay, for whatever reason, or come towards you. They're not sure how to, okay? They're not sure how you're going to respond, but the goal is to come towards you in some way, shape, or form. They see that with the hermit energy, you've gone off and done your own thing. You're into your own thing, right? And then we have that clarified with court. Okay, so mm, I just feel like you're looking at them. They see that you're analyzing the situation. You're looking at them like, what are your intentions? What do you really want? And the court energy is you holding them to a certain regard. Like, yo, but what about this? How, like, say for example, somebody ghosted you, right? So that could be what this is with this funeral energy and this King of Cup energy in reverse. Someone could have ghosted you, right? And the thing is they're looking back at the situation now, wondering, if they could come back in, right? And if they come back in, they know that you're gonna hold them accountable with that court card and the hermit energy. They're gonna ask you a lot of questions. What was you thinking? What happened? Why weren't you there? La 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 woo woo woo. So this could be an absentee parent, like I said, or maybe somebody abandoned you and you're like, yo, you just dipped off on me. You know what I mean? And you left me high and dry. There could be definitely be court with justice energy in reverse and the court energy here. This could be somebody trying to figure out how they're gonna divvy up assets. Somebody doesn't know, like it's like the you don't let the left hand know what the right hand is doing type of energy. All right, so there could be somebody going to court here, and somebody's not sure what's gonna happen with their children, if they're going to get custody, joint custody, if they're going to be able to see their children. So we got the Four of Wands. Everybody wants peace, right? But then we have murky thoughts. So it's like murky thoughts clarifying the Four of Wands. Everybody wants peace. Everybody just wants to. I feel like more so for some of y'all, this is about a divorce or a separation. Okay. And you're trying to figure out what you're going to do with the kids, is what I'm getting here. Could be a custody battle over children. Could very well be. This could also be something about somebody's health, okay? Um, Somebody may not be well. Let's get more energy with this Two of Pentacles here. This is somebody debating on what they should do, what step they should take, which way they should go, or trying to balance everything themselves. Yeah, success in love is clarifying the Two of Pentacles. Hmm. So, like I said, for some of y'all, this is a lover who ghosted you, who's coming back around. And if they had their way, they would be able to be successful with you and balance they would have everything they wanted. You're single and independent with the Nine of Pentacles. You're already doing your thing. But the thing is they only coming in with one pentacle to make it 10. So it's like, what the fuck is this? Like, what is this? What is this? All right, so yeah, we have military and Seven of Pentacles. Okay, so somebody, okay, so it may not be that they ghosted, they could have meant to had to go to the military. Okay, so maybe somebody's father or family member or what have you is in the military. Um, this could also represent, I'm getting like a restraining order, a court order is what I'm getting to. Okay, that could be the case. Um, there could be a military. Okay, so the last time somebody saw someone, it could have been there was a family member who passed away who could have been in the military. Now somebody could have been left money, and other family members are trying to figure out what's going on here. Somebody could be getting military benefits. Is also what I'm getting here. So it could be a father who passed away, a father figure who passed away, and somebody's keeping it a secret. And this person, okay, there's an investigator. All right, there's a death, and somebody's coming in questioning somebody. Okay, so this is what's going on here. Somebody's coming in and questioning somebody about something. Somebody's trying to get the truth. Okay, but somebody might have lied. Somebody might have lied. But there's definitely an investigator. There's some court documents. There's some paperwork. Okay, um, somebody could be trying to keep money. They don't want to give it to other family members, or they don't want it to give it to they don't want to give it to family. Somebody is like, yo, there could be a divorce going on. There's a divorce or separation going on, and one of the persons has found a new lover, and it's like somebody's trying to get somebody's military benefits. And it's like, look, I'm not giving you military. Why should you get military benefits when you got a man living with you? So there could be, like, for example, there could have been a woman who was married to a man who was in the military. Maybe they got children. Maybe he passed away and have benefits. I don't know. I don't know how those benefits work when someone's passed away, but maybe they're separating and they're going through a divorce, and there's certain benefits that this woman could be allotted if she wasn't married to someone else. But I do feel like she's putting off getting married. Like, she was married to this military man. They're going through a divorce or separation. There's benefits that she's gonna get, but if she's currently in a relationship with someone, if she marries the new person, she's not gonna get those benefits from her ex. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's that type of thing. So somebody's debating on if they should marry. Like, they're like, yo, let's not get married, but let's just get this. We can still be together, live together, but we can still get this money and we can still split it. And or she's not going to tell her current lover about the benefits she's getting from, the military. Now, it could be something that she got from her father. It could be her father passed away. She's getting military benefits. It could be that. But I do feel like there's some type of investigation going on. What you don't know is that somebody could have filed some type of paperwork for someone to investigate, and someone doesn't know what to do. They're nervous about it. Um, they could have been interviewed. I just feel like somebody's trying to hide some shit. It could be that they're trying to hide it from a particular child as well. So there could be a parent who's trying to hide money from a child, or they're trying to hide money from other family members. They're hoarding. They're not telling the other family members or the other siblings. The other siblings with the Six of Cup, they're not telling the other siblings what's going on. They're just gonna keep the shit for themselves. That's what I'm getting here, air signs. All right, take what resonates, leave the rest. Tell me about this funeral. Seven of Cups again. Seven of Cups came out here. So somebody is wondering, is somebody plotting some shit too? I feel like somebody's plotting something. I'm getting insurance policy. I'm getting somebody might have plotted. Somebody could have already done this. This person could have already died, and somebody's questioning how this person passed away. There's definitely with the court and the hermit here. There's definitely an investigator investigating this shit. Okay, that's what's hidden. So this could be something that already occurred. Mm-mm-mm. This is how this person feels about you. So they could be hiding this from you. This could be somebody scheming on somebody's child. You know, these people could be all adults, but I do feel like somebody is. Ooh, I'm just getting dark energy here. Seven of Wand energy in reverse. They see you as somebody who's not going to fight this. I'm just getting dark energy. I'm getting somebody like plotting and planning to do something to someone. Like somebody could be plotting and planning to do this to you, air sign. This is this is how they feel about you. They could be plot. Somebody could be plotting and planning to get rid of somebody for insurance money. They see you, if they're not plotting and planning, they were involved in some type of plot or plan and don't want you to have a piece of this. But they're not expecting you to. They're wondering if you're going to combat it, but they're telling you something about it, or and they're wondering if you're going to question it. Yeah, here's a three of cup energy in reverse. This could be family members, but this could be three people who know what time it is. I'm getting energy of family. This is family dynamic with the six of cups and then the three of cup in reverse. This is cousins, siblings. I was getting an energy before of a sibling plotting on another sibling, or a parent plotting on one of their siblings, trying to get this is down with the seven of pentacle or seven of wands in reverse. And with the seven of cup, it could be poison. Somebody poisoning somebody, or someone that's the goal is to poison someone and make it look like this person has addictions, or like they overdosed. Yeah, see the murky thoughts. Like I said, this was dark. Murky thoughts in the four wands about family. Yeah, and then if they're gonna get away with it, or because somebody moved away. So somebody could be mad at a family member. This is how this person feels about you. They could be upset at you that you moved away from the family. And so they could be plotting on you. You could be like the black sheep of the family. You could be considered the black sheep of the family. You may have moved away, and then you could be successful, having a good life, and somebody's pissed off about that. Facts. But I do feel like there's somebody investigating. Yep, look at this. Look at this. I can't make this shit up. This is the police, military, and the chariot, and the seven of pentacles. So somebody's investigating it. Somebody reopened this back up. This could have been a close. This could be a closed case being reopened. Somebody is still investigating. Somebody is claiming their innocence, or somebody could be turning other people in, telling on other people. If there was three people involved, somebody's telling on the other people. Somebody could be asking for immunity if they cooperate. Okay, this could be somebody plotting on family members. This could have been a plot that was foiled. It could be a plot that's in process, and somebody could be actively being watched. Okay, there could be an informant who could be like, "Yo, I don't want no parts in this." This is they're taking things too far, and somebody could have reported this, and now these people are being watched. What the fuck? What's this chariot? The police and the military. Yup, they know what time it is with the sun energy. So this is going to be resolved. I feel like by the time Leo season ends, or they're realizing that there was a Leo involved. What the hell? This is somebody plotting on a family member. Somebody could be actually poisoning a family member, slowly poisoning them. What do they call that? Munchausen syndrome? And this person doesn't know anything about it. They don't even suspect it. Like expectations with the seven of wand energy in reverse, they would never expect that this person would do this to them. This is how they feel about you. I don't listen. Somebody is on to you if you're doing this, okay? If you're poisoned or you poisoned someone, they're on to you. Now, you may not have like this. Like I said, this is how this person feels about you. So I'm talking to you as in if you were involved in some way, or if you were the actual person doing this. This could also be the person who is dead, okay, that was killed, uh, and their energy is here. Speaking through the cards. But I'm getting peace here because you got the Four of Wands and you got the Six of Swords. Somebody wants peace from the murky thoughts. So somebody already did this shit and they want peace. So they may confess. It could be an energy of confessing with the sun and the chariot. Somebody's trying to keep this to themselves, but they may end up confessing. Somebody could have done this to a police officer. It could be that somebody wanted someone else's lover. There's a lot going on here. A lot going on here, air signs. Yeah, see, this is the last time you and this person communicated. We have funeral, king of cup in reverse, and the seven of wands. Somebody overdosed. So this could be about an overdose. Somebody could have been doing drugs together. I really feel like for some of you, this is this person's spirit, and they never would have thought you would have did this to them. Wow, this is. I'm not talking to everybody, okay? Whew. I don't know where this came from, but all right, let me read the cards. Okay, so the hermit energy. So this is also what's hidden somebody's health. I feel like the courts are looking into this because the three of cup in reverse talks about overdosing too, doing too much, indulging in too much, and then we got all these seven of cup. So this could be spell work. Somebody could have been doing spell work over and over again to someone, trying to kill someone. That's a whole nother thing I'm seeing here. Someone could have been trying to do spell work to someone who moved away, a family member, and it comes out. or it goes back onto another. It's like something boomerangs back onto another family member. That's crazy. This is about jealousy. There's a family member who's jealous of another family member. What the fuck? Yeah, you keeping your distance from these people. You're independent, you're doing your own thing. They don't like that. They want revenge. And they want to make money off of you. So somebody could be plotting on someone. So be careful. Damn. Let me get one more for this the sun. So between Cancer season and Leo season is when this situation began. This is a police investigation. The police have opened back up this case. If it was a closed case, they opened it back up. Or somebody, okay, yeah, see? High priestess. What the fuck? You might get downloads about this. This person could have been trying to do this to you. Okay, this could be a family member who's trying to do this to you, and it may have backfired. The energy might have backfired. So, what may happen is this person could pass away. This could have been a sibling, a family member who was sending you dark energy, and that's going to be exposed. Like I said, it could be it's a sibling or a cousin. Yeah, this is them judging you, or them feeling like you think you better. Like I'm getting the energy of you thinking you better than. Yup, temperance energy. And look at all these major arcanas that keep coming out between Cancer season and Leo season. Somebody tried to poison somebody, or somebody is sending spell work, and it's backfiring with the temperance energy in reverse. Somebody keeps doing this. They do it routinely, is what I'm getting here. They're doing it, they're sending it routinely. They're sending it like clockwork. But it's going back to them. So somebody may not be well, but it's more than one family member who knows about this. Yeah, with the Page of Swords, somebody sees this. Somebody realizes and recognizes what's going on. They thought that you would never, like expectations in the Seven of Wands energy in reverse and the Seven of Cups. They're looking at you like you would never know it was them. That's the thing. You would never know it was them. But for some of you, you know something is up. That's why with the High Priestess, the Six of Cups, and then the Nine of Pentacles, you decided to step away. And with the Four of Pentacle energy in reverse, they're trying to, yeah, and the Justice energy and the Ten of Pentacles, yeah, they're trying to do something to get money. It could be like a insurance thing here. I don't like when Justice is in reverse next to the Ten of Pentacles. This to me talks about insurance policies. Okay, plus this all this Scorpio energy with the King of Cup energy in reverse and these Seven of Cups showing up in 2, 3 different decks. Yeah, this was a plot and a plan. I feel like it bounced back. Whatever was sent out bounced back. Damn. Or it's going to. By the end of Leo season, pass away. Yup, what I tell you. They're gonna make it look like somebody was intoxicated. Somebody could have had something to drink. Somebody put something in somebody's drink, man. Somebody intentionally put something in somebody's food, and they would never. You would never. it's coming off as if there is a dark-sided air sign who is doing this, because this is how this person feels about you. If they are already dead, like say you know who this is, right? Maybe it's not you who did it, but you know what time it is, or you're trying to figure this out. You could be the investigator, air sign, all right? Or you could be a family member in this family environment, all right? Um, like I said, somebody maybe looked at if they were an addict. So they're trying to make it look like this person was an addict. They're trying to poison them or make it look like there's an addict, they're an addict. Look at judgment is being called on this person. I cannot make this shit up. Jealousy. What I tell you, Jay? I told you this is about jealousy. What the fuck? Now, this could be, I'm getting family as in siblings, like I said, cousins who are involved in this bullshit. Somebody may have paid someone as well to do some shit to a family member, but somebody, in certain regards here, somebody was actually poisoned. Somebody put something in somebody's drink, or somebody just is not supposed to drink and they did, and this fucked them up. Like everybody can't drink, everybody can't smoke, everybody can't do everything. You got some people who could be on cocaine for 20 years and be a functioning addict, where you got one person who might sniff some cocaine one time and they're off their rocker for the rest of their life. They not able to take care of themselves because they not right in the head. Everything don't affect everybody the same way. But here I'm getting somebody purposely poisoned someone. Okay? Apology. You can expect to hear, the apology you want to hear. So somebody could be confessing. That's what I was saying here. It could be a confession coming. Somebody could be feeling like they can't keep this in anymore. They want to release this secret they want to tell. Or somebody sees something and they're telling what they see. Somebody gets a download about something, or somebody tells. And when it comes out and if someone's arrested, it's going to come to light and someone's arrested. This person's going to apologize or try to apologize, or they want to apologize. Listen, this happened in the past life. Again, for some of y'all, this is the energy of the person who passed away coming back to say, yeah, I never expected that you would do this to me. But what you did is going to come to light. This is some scary shit. And like I said, air sign, if it's not you they're talking to directly, it's somebody in your family who may have passed away at the hands of someone else. And maybe you had a thought about it, maybe you didn't. Maybe you didn't suspect that this person would do some shit like that to your family member, and maybe they did. Look at addictions. I can't make this shit up. Intoxication, addictions, 7 of Cups, King of Cup in reverse, OD, 7 of Cup again. And then the 3 of Cup in reverse. If that don't talk about somebody intoxicated and ODing and drugs, somebody may have done this to their lover. Okay, or if this is a family member who did this to you in a past life, you could have been lovers. Or this person, something similar to that. Okay, hot nerd. Okay, somebody figures something out with this hot nerd energy. Or this is somebody, like, this is who this is. Deep down, the Hierophant, this is somebody who's very intelligent. Okay? Superior in intellect. Okay? This is somebody who knows the law. They know spiritual law. Okay? This is somebody who's holding someone accountable. Like, I know you did this, right? Or I'm going to tell, or I'm going to press charges, or you're going to get what's coming to you. And here's the 3 of Cup energy in reverse. There were 3 of you that were involved. Or there were 3 people that were involved that knew what time this was, or knew what was going on, or were out drinking at the same time, or some shit like this. Or they did this to 3 other people. Could have been 3 other people in the family, or just 3 other lovers they may have had. This could be somebody who did this to their lovers. Wow. yeah, look at that. I can't make this up. This is somebody who is a dark sided energy. This is a female who did this to someone. I was picking that up heavily. It wasn't a man who did it. This is a female who's doing this to somebody or did this to someone. Like I said, a female in her dark energy. That's that King of Cup energy in reverse with that Shadow Queen. I'm gonna wrap this up. Yeah, gypsy soul. This is someone who's mad because you doing your own thing. This is how this person feels about you. This person could be trying to throw spell work or dirt at you. Okay, this is a family member. It's a female. Okay, it could be a sibling or a cousin. They're jealous of you. They're jaded. They're envious of you because you stepped away from them. You're doing your own thing. This could be somebody who's trying to sabotage your business, trying to make you look like a piece of shit. All right, trying to make you look terrible. They may have sent spell work to you. The shit is coming back to them. They could be in bad health. Okay. And I think that's the last. No, I got one more deck. All right. And we're going to wrap this up. This is sad. Some sad shit. Yup. You block this person. You don't communicate with them anymore. So this is family members. You don't communicate. You stepped off from them. They could be plotting on you. Okay. Yeah. Distance and blocked. Like I said, you moved away from these people. You stepped away. You're doing your own thing. You don't communicate with them. You don't talk to them. Nurturing. Yeah, see, they miss you. They jealous because they can't use your energy. Yep. Yep. You did, and this is how you are. You're chilling. You're in good. Now that you're away from them, see, you wanted peace. You got peace. This person don't want you to have no peace. This shit is crazy. They don't want you to have no peace. You could be off doing your thing, making money, living your life, doing you, right? And these people are sending shit to you. It's more than one family member. It's up to three of them, but it's a main one here. Okay, and I feel like they're all feminine energies. It could be a masculine involved, but I feel like they're sending you dirt or they're planning to do this to you. They're planning to poison you. For some of you, they would send this spell work, and as a result, something could have came back to them or could come back to them in the form of a poison or intoxication. I'm getting somebody wanting you to look like you were addict or you were drug addict, and it's coming, something is mirroring back with the temperance energy in reverse and the high priest. Whatever was sent is being returned to the sender with the page of swords being returned to the original fucking sender. Okay, and it could be a Leo energy, a Cancerian energy, or somebody with these placements heavily in their chart. Okay, somebody with heavy scorpionic placements, but the scorpionic with the seven of cups, I'm telling you, is coming out on 3 or 4 different decks. Somebody sending some bullshit, trying to send some dirt to somebody, and it's coming back. And it's all because this sibling or this cousin didn't get the nurturing that you got. This could be like a jealous family member whose parent wasn't around and they jealous because your parents were and they hate you. So now they trying to do you dirty and shit on you because you off doing your thing. Maybe you separated from them because there was no peace around these people and you separated from them. So now they trying to do you dirty, trying to collect the insurance policy on your ass. What the fuck? Air signs, I wish you the best in this situation, but this is how this person feels. All right. Again, take it how it resonates. Switch the roles as needy in this particular one. All right. And check out the fire and the air sign readings as well. I'm going to move on to earth. I wish y'all the best. Take care. This is crazy.